Ready? Oh, yeah.
Battle of the Bands with Sam. B to the T to the B.
8 Mile. Welcome everybody to Battle of the Bands with Kyle and Sam. I am Sammy Bammy. Let me kick a little something for you. Ooh, everybody knows that I'm the... yes.
What is up, y'all? Diggity dogs. I am Kyle, the main dog with a big problem. I don't have my bone yet.
What does that mean? Is bone a euphemism? Off to a good start.
Bone's a euphemism for getting my head.
Okay, weird. We just want to let you guys know it is so hot in this goddamn room. And it's only going to get hotter because we have a hot-ass guest with you. With you? All right, you talk. You talk for a bit.
Yeah, I like it when you take control.
Yeah. My Vyvanse is kicking in.
You took Vyvanse?
Yes.
Like meth. I am so happy because today we have a guest that is hotter than the sun, brighter than the moon, and funner than goddamn anyone I know. This is Cyborg Ryan.
Yeah, you forgot to mention weighs more than Homer Simpson. That's something I found out recently.
What does that mean? What?
I weigh more than Homer Simpson.
What? How do you know?
In an episode of The Simpsons, Homer weighs himself, and he's comedically overweight at like 250 pounds. And I went to a YMCA because I have damage to my... What I'm trying to say is happy to be here, guys. First ever returning Kyle guy.
Yes, we're returning Kyler.
Yeah, returning Kyler.
Are you still pro Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pro Kyle.
Ever since Tuesday, more pro Kyle than ever, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, it's our first post-election episode.
Your guy won.
Yes. Sam's best friend won.
Yeah.
Does JD Vance wear eyeliner?
I think he does.
Right. Yeah. I mean, when he did our episode, he wore
It was weird. You guys left specific cloths, like wipes, to take off makeup, but he used your cloths anyways, and now they're stained.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with his politics, but JD, he brought Melissa Etheridge, and I thought that was great.
I don't agree with his politics, but his makeup routine is
Really good. He does like a TikTok routine. Hey guys.
What's up? I'm Vice President. Today I'm going to show you how to do a fuck you girl eyelash.
Fuck you, girl. What's the thing? He fucked a couch or something? What's that?
Well, yeah, I don't know if that was real or not.
That was trolling?
Yeah, I believe what it was he had a passage about using his couch to masturbate, which is essentially fucking it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think we all know a kid that did that.
Yeah,
right?
And then one of the Koch brothers, who was allegedly backing him early on in his career, was like, "We're gonna release your book different. This is gonna hurt the campaign."
Uncut.
Yeah.
Also,
That's a crazy thing to allege. Like, actually, he had a different book where he fucked a couch. They just took it out.
They took it
Can I
out.
just say, also, everyone's making fun about people fucking couches, and it's like, if you didn't want me to fuck a couch, why did my parents buy a couch with a pussy and asshole?
Oh, your parents bought a fleshlight couch. Yeah. Lazy boy fleshlight.
Huge back of it, big ass.
And that's a pull-out couch, right?
Oh, he good. And that, everybody, is Alex Handy, Decider from Fiverr.
Damn it, just before you speak and everything, I know you told me this, I just have to e-transfer him for this session, because he's...
Yeah, how much is that again?
Well, what's your rate now?
It's a sliding scale, so for you guys,
Yeah.
$470,000 an hour.
No. Oh, for
100.
An hour.
$470.
$470 for the hour. Sure, we can swing it.
We can swing that, and
swing that.
Any special requests?
Just have fun.
Aw. And Alex, Handy Decider DDC, we're so glad that you're here. He's freelance, so we have to pay him.
I can come and go whenever I want. I'm my own boss.
Oh yeah,
Which is nice, right?
It does make it makes tax season a little confusing.
Oh, it's a fucking nightmare. They're coming after me for all this shit.
Awesome.
Here's the thing, though. If you don't have any money, if you're not liquid, they can't take that from you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, maybe don't e-transfer then. We give you cash?
Yeah, if you could just buy a bunch of, like, little toys I might buy and pay me in that.
Usually you like getting paid in Google Play gift cards.
Yeah, Amazon gift cards, iTunes gift cards. If you can pay me in iTunes gift cards.
Sure. Okay, we can do that. And what do you? And so you just like? Well, you just like music. It's kind of beautiful, actually.
Actually, trying to buy the last season of Lost right now.
Right.
Need to know what happened.
I forgot you could buy TV shows on iTunes. Do people still use iTunes?
I actually don't know if it even. Can you even buy anything on there anymore?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it's still doing its thing. Yeah, you gotta support the artist.
Well, I thought it was replaced by Apple Music. They're like, just use this.
They have both,
Oh shit.
but yeah, you can buy the files, or you can pay a subscription service to stream the files.
Yeah.
No, I like to buy the files.
I like to get my hands on a zip. I'm just a digital media guy.
I would like to shout out to our sponsor, who just also started new streaming, Sloom.
Sloomy
Do
doomy.
Sloom Stream.
Sloom Stream.
We have Sloom, it's our new sponsor. So Sloom Stream is great because it's like if you want to watch TV, if you want to listen to music, whatever you want, you order it online, and then Sloom sends a guy who has listened or watched it, and then he describes what it was like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
So it's like if you're like, I want to watch the last season of Lost, Sloom gets this guy who's seen it to come to your place, and then he kind of recaps it for you.
Oh, and who is the guy?
Yeah, is he like a smart, like a TV
Is he a smart?
critic kind of guy?
Is he like a Roger Ebert?
Well, he's the Sloom man.
Oh, Sloom Man.
Okay.
And he's like, so basically Napoleon, like he just kind of breaks it
Yeah, he
down.
goes, hi, Sloom man.
Honestly, not much happens. I get to stay here tonight, though, right?
Yeah, he goes, well, first of all, it was boring.
Fucking sucked.
And so he has to come to your house. It's not a Zoom or a call or anything.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be easier for him.
No, he goes straight to your house, which is kind of cool. And
It's kinda nice.
he has
Old
a
school.
Yeah.
Big, kind of like a suit a little bit too big for him. He has a fedora. He has a big briefcase with all the stuff that he watches. It's cool.
Oh, he's a hard
Big
media guy.
briefcase, but you can tell there's nothing in it. It's just for show. Just for show.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
He like pretends to be on the phone, but it's like obviously no one's on the other line.
Yeah,
Tries
you
to
can
look busy.
see kind of the home screen as he's doing it.
Glowing off his purple
His
face.
background's like a woman in a bikini.
Well, I'm manifesting.
This is gonna be my wife in 5 years.
Well, thanks for coming in. What a nice little surprise.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was in my underwear on a couch this morning, and yeah, the wild world of entertainment. I found myself on a podcast.
Here we are. And you wore your Avril shirt.
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Oh, that's such a dark story.
That ain't legal. That ain't legal, whatever you're wearing there.
That is a truly horrific story.
Tell it.
Yeah,
Let's
so
get a little therapy sesh going.
I bought this novelty Daft Punk mask and this Avril Lavigne. I didn't know how much it cost. The guy told me was $22, and
Wow.
this turned out to be $35.
No.
And it's clearly AI.
No.
Avril's not getting a cut. And I didn't know the price of the shirt until we got to the register. And it glows in the dark, so I went with some people
cool.
to see the substance. So there was 2 parts in the movie where my shirt was obviously a bother to the person sitting next to me, and then 2 minutes after purchasing this stuff, 100% true story, an unhoused, mentally unwell person slit their throat in front of me.
Okay.
It was one of the top 5 craziest things I've ever seen in my life, and I have had a gun pulled on me. And
Wow. I don't know if you're doing a bit or
not doing a bit at all.
Correct me if I'm
100%.
wrong, he was wearing the same shirt, and he said the shirt made me do this?
No. No. He said the Taylor Swift is spelled wrong, and then no.
And this was the lead singer of Sum 41.
This is Jared Whibley, yeah.
No, it was that was smart, taking it to a bit place. It was one of the most horrific things.
You still have the shirt?
Yeah.
I think I'd throw the shirt out, to be honest, but...
Yeah. You would think that.
Well, it makes you
$35.
$35. And I feel like, I don't know if you're like
Kyle
me.
gave me a look where he looked mad that I was bringing this up.
No. I was just.
That's not even the darkest thing that's happened on this Ontario trip. I won't bring up the dark one. The dark one.
Well, I think I have an idea what the dark thing is.
Yeah, that one's pretty rough.
Pretty
Ryan
rough.
has some sort of curse, I think. I believe.
Yeah.
It's been a
Very cursed trip.
Even when we were with him the other day, we were walking down the street, and a guy with a crowbar, he was dragging a crowbar.
That's right, the crowbar guy.
And we're like, is this just a guy who's walking by, or is this part of Ryan's curse?
Yes.
He's going to hurt us with a crowbar.
I had a big Toronto moment. I heard my first crody in the wild.
What's crody?
Like it's I
feel like I should know this.
It's like a cool term. I don't know. I learned it from the Kendrick Lamar diss.
Oh, yeah. What is crody?
Toronto slang.
I think it's a
I
friend.
think for your buddy.
Yeah, you call a friend? I'm going to look that up. And how do you spell it? Crody?
Yeah, call a friend. This is sorry. Would you?
Can I just call a Toronto man real quick?
Would you like to call a crody?
Yeah, it's a friend. Okay.
A friend.
A guy went in Dundas Square. He he lunged and also stepped to grab just a random woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the guy was like, "Whoa, come on, Crody!" Got him away. His buddy stepped in. His crody stepped in.
His crody stepped in to help a crody.
What can I say, Sam? You are my crody.
You're my crody.
Yep.
You're my crody. You're my mans.
Yep, you're my capital C crody.
Yes. Woo! Crow daddy.
And Alex, I gotta be honest, you're getting up there.
You're getting up there.
Thank you guys. Can't wait to be full freelance crody.
Freelance
I will
crody.
pay you to be that as well.
Yes.
Kyle, I just want you to keep talking. I just want to turn you up a little bit here.
Turn me up.
Yeah, I'm just playing. Keep talking?
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk. Ryan, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
Have
I'm
you
glad
seen
to be
any
here.
live music since we last saw you?
Oh wow, that's so depressing.
Have you ever seen any live musicians set themselves on fire on stage?
Yeah. Did anyone say maybe you did this and then set themselves on fire?
This one, you kind of have like the smile.
I need to establish this. Both incidents, the one we're not going to talk about because it's somehow less fun.
Yeah, I don't know if we can riff much on
The
that.
other one, none of those, no one made eye contact with me, no one acknowledged me before they committed the act. It was,
I think that's good.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to convince people of. I'm not involved.
Yeah.
This isn't happening because
Just have
of
your
me.
hands up.
And I did get involved in a first aid type situation with the guy. What really bothered me was a woman when we had him wrapped up and the ambulance was on its way. Everyone's like going crazy, like children are screaming.
Oh my!
People are like so upset, and a woman is like. She thinks she's gonna be the hero. This is such a, but she's like, oh, is it an OD? I have Narcan. It's like, this is a major North American city. You think people would react like this if it was a fucking overdose? You idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's overdosing on knife.
On knife. Too much knife.
Sam.
Oh, I had too much coffee and my ADD meds are kicking in, and this is a crazy combo. I think I'm tripping on shrooms right now.
Well, that's how I felt when I saw it. It was.
Someone invited their uncle to the shroom trip, and he's telling all these war stories.
And here's the thing, I was never a part of it, but I'm around these things.
And you're like, okay, do you want to just bring up Homer Simpson again? Maybe something a little later.
Yeah, how compared to Peter Griffin, how much do you weigh?
I had to cancel a date.
Really?
Because I was gonna go see Smile. I can't make this up. Smile 2 with a woman, and I had to text her, and I'm like, "Hey, remember that other crazy thing I told you about? So something just as crazy happened.
Yeah.
And let's just say it's part of the opening scene in the original Smile. So I don't really want to see Smile 2.
Oh God, yeah.
What if you found out all the horrible things that were happening to you were just like a viral marketing campaign for the movie?
I have considered that. But the thing we're not going to riff about on the podcast, I don't think that was viral marketing. I think that was
I
horrific.
gotta we keep hinting at this thing.
People are like, was Ryan involved in invading Lebanon?
Ryan built the rockets.
Will he serve? But we're not gonna say where. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much
We really
for having me.
appreciate it. I hope things start looking up for you.
Yeah, last night this is probably in no way a way to immortalize like a friend of mine also passed away the day after the homeless incident.
Boy.
It's been a truly horrific trip, but the shows have been good, which makes me feel like a sociopath.
Go. All right, got some shows on you.
Yeah, you got some shows on you.
And last night I purchased. There was a woman asking for things, so I purchased her like A&W, and she greatly appreciated it, which makes you feel good.
That's nice.
And then she like walked into traffic, and she did. It wasn't close, but it was close enough to be like I would go insane. I would have to go to a mental institution.
My last meal. I told myself if anyone bought me anything, I die.
One bite of a whistle dog.
Ryan. She knew my name.
Oh God, yeah, it was. Yeah, but no, mental health's really important.
No,
and
it is.
early detection with illness is really important.
Sure. Talk
and
call your friends.
Yeah.
Could I say one of the medicines, one of the great medicines for mental health, let's just say it, music.
Yes.
I forgot what band I brought on. This is not getting funner.
Well, last time you brought on a great band.
You brought on a scary band.
Scary band, and I assume that music rings in your head with every tragedy that befalls, which...
I haven't listened to metal in like 6 days.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Dua Lipa to make me forget about.
If you wanna get some money, baby, I can take it.
Fire in your eyes, fire in your eyes. Yeah. Well,
where do we go from
you got some good shows under your belt.
Yeah. But hey, and it's good to see friends.
Yeah.
Of course.
We're happy to have you. We are so happy. We have moved studios. Our lives have changed since you.
Yeah.
We had a certain.
You no longer have a giant winged demon in the corner.
No, now we kind of have a more down to earth,
Regular guy. Yeah. I kind of missed the old decider, big guy.
I miss him.
We were slaves. It was kind of, I don't know.
Cool. I was in a cage all the time, which I didn't mind.
It takes away the anxiety of choice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In a cage.
It's kind of like COVID, right? You're like, oh, this is nice. I don't feel the pressure of societal norms anymore.
Instead, we have a guy we pay who kind of has a secret background. We don't really know much about.
Don't know much, but I think we're chipping away at it.
He also mean mugs you guys a lot.
No,
Yeah.
he does not like to be.
He plays solitaire on his laptop, and we can hear it. So
Yeah, well, during everything Ryan was saying, he was on the phone with, I assume, his accountant.
Yeah, just checking in about some leftover stuff from last season.
Oh, okay.
Last tax season.
Nice.
Okay, and-
Did you make money?
I lost it.
You lost.
Okay, so that's the opposite. Right?
So the opposite. Like
way,
your tone was, yeah.
I don't understand what you even. So how did you do that? What did we do?
Well, like I said, I don't like to be liquid because then the government comes after you for taxes. So I buy all my stuff, so now it's all physical. They can't take that away.
You can't take that away.
You really seem like you have a lot of assets then.
Yeah, I have a ton of. I guess I don't know if they're assets because you can't really resell them.
All right, name a thing you have.
Shirts.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
That's true. Does the government know what vintage is? Can you launder money and keep stuff off the table in raw denim jeans?
yeah. Or are they like, I know that's Ed Hardy, I know how much that is.
Trudeau's coming after me for my fleece right now.
Hi, Alex. I noticed your fleece. Well, good to know you have shirts. That's cool.
That's good.
Before we had a winged demon that would capture us and curse us. Now we have Alex, who has a lot of his assets in shirts.
Yes.
But, hey,
You meet a lot of people in the big city.
meet a lot of people.
A lot of different characters.
They're different. And you're a character.
Your
Thanks,
character.
Anything else you want to say?
No. And what'd you think of the building coming in here, Ryan? Not bad, huh?
Yeah, this is because of my working class background. This made me feel deeply insecure.
Yes.
Which my go-to is either nervous twitching or find a male that's taller than me and fight him.
Yeah.
And that's not welcome in office culture at all.
No. I know. I have this thing too where I see people at like cubicles or on their laptops. I'm like, is this really a job? Like I just go,
agree.
and I don't know what they're doing. I'm sure it's hard what they're doing, but I'm just like, this isn't a job.
I think the way that I've lived my life up until now, I have brainwashed myself into thinking that, like yesterday, I moved a bunch of plywood. All day we were moving plywood, and in my head I was like, yep, this is working, buddy. That's work. It's work.
That's work. Yeah, physical too. Yeah, I'm losing. Yeah, I'm burning some calories.
There's people that are like, yeah, I get paid about 10 times that amount because I send emails.
Yes.
And it's like, and I'm like, how much plywood is that? In terms of plywood movement.
Are those emails half-inch, 3/4 inch?
Yeah. Okay, so you call them emails, but they're still 4x8?
Is that a load-bearing email?
Well, how are you going to build a building with emails, you dumb fucker? You fucking dumb fuck. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. And was the door guy nice to you at the entrance? I know he can be a little nutty. Django the doorman.
Oh, Django.
He was there, right? Django the doorman.
Oh,
Swings a cane.
I was disassociating a little bit there.
He didn't do one of his poems, did he?
Yeah.
I honestly thought that was someone having being how my week is gone, I thought it was someone having an episode, and I kind of just...
No, he's staff here. He works here. Yeah.
I hate Django. But he does his rhymeless poems.
Yeah.
Where
and then do you have to like do that?
Yeah, and there's a lot. There's a lot of slurs in them, and it says it's like for political purposes.
Was this on purpose? You gave me a mic that says beta?
Oh, we all got it, buddy.
Okay.
We all got the beta. Don't take offense.
Okay, all right. Well, just because a guy shows up in an Avril shirt with dark rings under his eyes because of the things he's seen in the last 8 days?
Yeah, you've been going through it, man. Maybe get a spa day.
I think I need an exorcist.
So someone drown themselves in the hot tub.
Yeah. Massaging. I can't do this anymore.
Get off me!
Swallows one of the sauna rocks.
Ryan.
Oh no. Are you relaxed yet?
Ryan. The long sleep.
Oh dear. This is a dark thing to say, but let's just go with it. I feel like eucalyptus, if you were taking Maid, that'd be a good smell to have as you leave this earth.
If you're taking Maid? What's that?
Medically assisted death.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm old school. Sorry.
I'm old school. Granny just gets a shotgun to the back of the head.
That's what we do.
We throw her in the air and then we shoot her in the air.
Yeah, like a disc. We got the hounds with us.
Yeah.
Now go get Granny. Get her.
We have a big summer festival, and we hit Granny with a big mallet in the head.
Yeah, no, it's tradition. It's fun.
We'll wear white robes and we all scream. Now, Sam, I noticed you're a little quiet. You're a little Vyvance'd up.
I'm Vyvance'd up right now.
Mm-hmm. Same thing happens with my girlfriend. She takes Vyvanse, she becomes nonverbal.
What is
Well, I
Vyvanse?
should say it's nonverbal. I'm focused. I'm really listening to what you guys are saying. But they're not adding much.
I know, and then I'm saying something like horrible where I'm like, yeah, the long sleep, and then I look at you and you're like,
Oh, come on in. Come on in, partner.
hello.
Oh, we're just talking shit.
You guys are recording right now?
Yeah, we're recording right now.
And no, how's the saw I delivered to you? Just so you know, I do shit for him too. How's the saw, dude?
I haven't touched it yet, actually. Barely needed it.
Really?
What type of,
I'm heading there after this to go to test it out.
my interest is peaked. What type of saw are we talking about here?
Saw.
Sorry?
Tile saw.
Oh shit.
Tile saw.
Dry tile saw.
Dry tile saw. You
That's for a tile saw. He brings me a dry tile saw.
Yeah.
what type of
You can wet it up. I don't give a fuck.
sorry to sound like a lib, but what type of mask are you wearing? Are you wearing a P99 or a
I
P95?
got an N95.
An N95?
Yeah.
Like
In case COVID is on the
Oh my lord! They say silicosis is going to be the new. It's bad. You gotta mask up.
What is silicosis? What is that?
Silicosis is when silica gets into your lungs and it kills the cells around the damaged cells from silica. But that process continues until you're unable to breathe and you die in old age.
I thought silicosis was when you're hyper and feeling goofy.
Silicosis.
I thought silicosis was like hocus pocus, but with silly.
Silicosis. That's how Robin Williams died, right? Yeah. He was too silly for his own good.
I'm so fucking thinking.
I feel like every riff train I've just brought up the eventuality of death. And I don't think that's a good.
It's Thursday. That's the vibe.
I will say this though. My friend mentioned something to me, and it fucked me up because I'm a bit of a hypochondriac myself. Gas stoves have been linked to a lot of cancer. And she goes, you shouldn't use a gas stove anymore. And I go, well, it's in my apartment. I don't know.
Well, it's also better for cooking. You can control.
Better for cooking.
Yeah, it's so much better. As a guy with
it's great,
environmentally friendly and non-cancer causing electric magnetic stovetop. Get fucked, man.
It takes too long. But now I have this thing where whenever I use the stove, I just go, cancer. There it is. And it goes. And then it puts me in a weird place now.
Well, you should always run the hood fan.
Well, I always do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I always do that. I always do that. But still, don't bring that up to me. I can't. Do you think my landlord would be cool if I was like, can we get an electric stove?
I guess.
Well, what I do is I just have a big garbage bin and I burn the trash in it, and
you put a grate
on top of that.
Yeah, okay.
Really, I have my stove isn't gas, but it does feel dangerous. It's radiation.
Oh, radiation stoves are good.
So I have this like plutonium that I have, and it just like kind of buzzes, and wherever I feel silly or whatever I get.
You feel silly, yeah.
I was gonna.
You can roast a whole chicken in like 1.5 seconds.
And you're never that hungry by the time your appetite's gone.
Oh, and then
you're nauseous.
I know it's done when some of my hair starts falling out.
Yep.
And there's a bonus. It makes the food bigger as you cook it.
It makes
that is good.
And sometimes the food starts getting sentience.
Yes.
And then you need to feed your food because it's hungry.
Oh, my pizza pocket has veins.
Pizza pocket has varicose veins. All right.
Has a barbed wire tattoo on it.
Y'all ever cooking your food and then you turn around and your goddamn food has arms and legs and it's cooking its own food? Kyle, come in here, bro.
My Slovakia eating Indian? Wait, my Slovakia is celiac? All right, anyways.
Celiac?
Anytime a joke doesn't work, it's the Vyvanse. That's why I don't want to be medicated. All right.
No, I'm not medicated either.
What is Vyvanse?
It's a ADD med.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying. Our one friend is on it, and it's supposed to curb your appetite. And he is very thin now. He looks good.
You look good too, man.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you look great.
But I'm not dropping any weight, so I'm wondering what's going on.
Yeah, you can tell I'm not on Vyvanse.
I've been eating Vyvanse with rice and beans.
But yeah, no, he looked good. But I'm maintaining. Been at bone broth. That's what I do now.
Oh fuck yeah.
I also,
for you.
I don't
Full
even
nutrition.
think you look bad.
No, you look great. You look like you've seen some shit.
good.
But yeah.
No, this is literally the fattest and weakest I've ever been as an adult.
What the hell?
The combination of both is so jarring.
Yeah. That is a deadly combo.
Yeah.
Fat and weak.
I can't
That's
even.
the silent killer. Fat and weak.
Like a king from the olden days.
Yes, like King Henry V. Yeah, absolutely. Oh wow, what a good riff there.
No, you're good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just the worst guy. No, yeah, I agree.
Well, Ryan, you're a man that has looked death in the face multiple times this week. I think you don't have to worry about
The one that hurt the most was the person I knew.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I just slap the couch. That's my riff. I go, yeah.
Anytime it's time to bring our bands.
Maybe we bring our bands to the table. Or is there anything you want to do? Any songs you want to do? Do we do Trapped in the Studio?
Oh my God.
We always get a good laugh out of that. That's always a
We
fun
have
time.
fun. And Ryan, are you into freestyle singing and rapping?
Yes.
Just as the guy in the cipher that's kind of like far back in the shot, who just kind of like nods. That's okay.
Well, guess what? You're gonna be Rabbit in this one. You're gonna be.
Oh no.
Yes, you're Eminem in this.
Oh shit.
Front and center. You're familiar with Trapped in the Closet, R. Kelly?
Yes, R. Kelly. Yes,
The whole
yes.
saga.
Yeah.
Or even what?
Well, okay. Do you want to do Trapped in the Closet, or should I get just like an old-fashioned beat?
Sure. You can do that too.
Or no?
Shook ones.
I like Trapped in the Studio because there is a theme and then there's a.
Yeah, there's a theme. So
Yeah, his wife is at some point cheating.
everyone
with a little
cheats.
person. Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
cheating. There's a little person who comes out.
Have you ever seen that video of him in Africa? And he's singing.
Oh my God.
And he's like, "Do you have your passport? Have you got your shots?"
Yeah, he's like singing to her.
He's like trying to recruit people to come to.
You got your papers.
Do you have your shots?
Crazy. So we do Trapped in the Studio. So every single song starts with one of us waking up, and we just talk about the day we've had, and it goes around every couple of bars. And it's never good. We've never done one.
I think we're close to cracking it.
I think maybe today we have a good
Yes.
beginning, middle, end of a good story.
Sam, maybe you start. I'll go after Alex, and then Ryan.
Yeah.
You'll pick up on it. and
Okay.
You'll pick up on it. Okay. And do we want a suggestion? Is
Yes.
there anything that we've talked about this episode?
No.
Maybe nothing we've talked about. What about Canada's Wonderland?
Someone has silicosis. Yes. Canada's Wonderland.
So someone on stage 4 cancer who gets stabbed. No, let's do Wonderland, all right?
Yep. Let's do Wonderland.
Here we go.
Like this. Okay.
Which ride should I go on? Let me think. I'm standing in line at the behemoth with my old man. He looked me in the eye, he says, Sam, I'm proud of you. I say, Daddy, oh my God, you're the man who raised me. But let's get on this ride, you drive me crazy.
I'm here with my kid, and you know I love him to bits. But now I look down, he looked like a little bitch.
What?
He don't want to get on the roller coaster. Man, I wish that I had a daughter. Why'd we buy Fast Pass if you're just gonna be an ass? Get on the motherfucking coaster. You're making me embarrassed. I need to ride this shit right now. Need to go up high. Want you to be there to be my guy.
Amusement parks have a staff to take out dead bodies that die from cardiovascular issues when they have heart attacks on the roller coasters. Yeah.
Okay.
We're about to get on the behemoth.
Wait, I'm feeling a little crazy. Something's happening to me.
Daddy, no!
I think my heart's gonna be exploding a little bit.
No!
It hurts inside my chest. As we go down the coaster, I feel something explode inside me. I look to my right, I see a guy who's dressed like death. Oh shit, it's a Grim Reaper. I guess it's time to take me. I look to my left, it's my grandpa who's dead, he's in heaven. He's waving at me, said, come with me, boy, it's time now.
And we talk to God, and God says,
Sorry, man. Yeah. It's Jehovah. It's Jehovah. We only let 200,000 people into heaven. Sorry, buddy.
And then the grandpa's like, I got in, I can't get you in.
yeah, sorry, they really pulled some strings to get me in here.
Guess there's no fast pass to heaven.
Did you hear about the person who died in Disneyland? and then they tried to sue Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
And then they couldn't sue them because they had Disney Plus.
That's so that for what I was told. Again, just a good riff.
Good riff. No, this is like what is this now? This isn't even Comedy Pod. This is just I don't know what this is.
Where's a talk show?
It's just,
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, I seem to just bring misery everywhere I go.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No.
Yeah, the fun guy who kills riffs. It was in Discovery. Like Disney was just kind of doing anything to be like, well, this and that, and then the way it was explained, and then the other party comes back and it's like, that's stupid. Like, you try everything in that part of the case, but it was on Disney's property, but it wasn't a Disney restaurant. But yeah, it was a peanut allergy. The server was like, yeah, no, there's no peanuts.
Yeek.
Really?
Or shellfish. Maybe it was shellfish or something.
Oh,
but
God. You
it
would
was
feel
an
so
allergy.
bad. You feel so bad if you're the server.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how true that was. I looked into it because I was trying to get a free trial to Tubi, and I tried to sell my mom to Tubi for that.
Well, have you been to Tubiland? It's fun.
Tubiland is good.
Tubiland's really cool.
There's a lot of Martin Lawrence themed rides.
Well, Big Mama's Buster.
I just rode Big Mama's ass. It's like huge.
Big Mama's ass.
I went down the tunnel of bar rescue. Yeah. John Taffer's like, come with me. I gotta get up.
What the fuck is this? The Rock of Love ride smells terrible.
That was horrible. And now I have crabs.
Well, and then it's not really a ride, but you spend an hour in a room with Flava Flav.
Yeah.
He just tells you about his life.
It's more like a haunted house.
He kind of tells you all the mistakes he's made and what he would do different if he could do it again.
And then you get to wear the clock. It's fun.
Yeah, you wear the clock. It's awesome.
It's good. That was a good riff. That was a fun riff.
Tubiland.
Tubiland. We landed one. All right.
We landed one, but I will say before that there were some great riffs, and then there was just some good talk about the end of time.
Well, what things are? Yeah, exactly.
What is a riff?
What is a riff at the end of the day?
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
And listeners, email us, Battle of the Bands with Kyle and Sam @gmail.com. Tell us what a riff is, please.
Tell us what a riff is.
And we'd love to know, and we'd love to learn about it.
Should we tap into the bands here?
Yes.
Yes. I'm excited. I don't know who got what.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Maybe we start with the guest?
Well, we start with the guest. We are so happy to have you, Ryan. Who do you got?
All right. Well,
No way.
I have Norwegian death metal icon Burzum.
Okay. Familiar.
We need to really talk about the process of separating the art from the artist.
Okay. Interesting.
I was hoping we would get there.
Okay.
Now, obviously, Phil Spector, that's a bad guy, but I love those wall of sound, like 1960 songs, but he's a murderer. He's like a
Terrible guy.
heinous-
Crazy.
He murdered someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think two people.
His
One for
girlfriend?
sure.
No, wait, I believe a lady at a bar.
Yeah.
And I think that was it.
Well, that's fine then.
Yeah.
I think there's another alleged. But we were talking about R. Kelly earlier as a grain millennial.
Sure.
Remixed to Ignition. Very tough.
I mean, it might be one of the best songs of all time.
Yeah. Even Trapped in the Closet, you'd win an Oscar.
Yeah. It's tricky.
But Burzum is the solo project of, I'm going to butcher a lot of these names, of Varg Vikernes.
Okay.
Norwegian man. He was, I believe he was the guitar player or bass player in the Norwegian death metal band Mayhem.
Okay, now they're problematic.
Yes. I believe one of their album covers was a self-inflicted gun wound that one of their members had that they then took a photo of.
And then I believe they all took a piece of his skull and
Yeah.
put it on their like a necklace. Yeah.
And he's still alive?
No, he dead. It was
The guy who blew his head off? No,
it
he
was
died.
a self-inflicted
Yeah.
gun wound. to the
Unfortunately,
head.
he didn't live past that.
It's a very rare thing to survive a self-inflicted gun wound to the
Didn't
head.
one of them murder another guy too?
So
Oh, yeah, sorry.
that is the creator of it's a solo project, Burzum. Now, what he claims is that Euronymous, I believe the I think Varg was the bass player, and Euronymous was the guitar player, and he went to Euronymous' apartment. Now he claims that Euronymous was like somehow trapping him, and he was going to kill him later.
As a Euronymous does.
So instead of going to the police, his solution was to get Euronymous. He went to his apartment while wearing the thrash metal band's creators hoodie, which was their iconic album Pleasure to Kill. That's what he was wearing. And he knocked on the door and stabbed the guy to death. They had like a wrestling match.
Trying to get ahead of it. Yeah.
He also burnt multiple churches in Norway, these historic buildings. He used to subscribe to, I believe, a theory called like Odinism, where you're just you're into that old stuff. Very racist. Now, obviously,
Very racist,
this is Europe. He for sure killed the guy. He for sure did it. He burnt all these churches. So he was
Varg or Euronymous?
Varg. So he was obviously hit with a very stern maximum sentence of 21 years in jail.
Wow.
He is now in the French countryside as an extremely racist, xenophobic YouTuber.
Okay, so he's with the times.
He's on Roblox. That's good.
He
Streams.
I think it's a Twitch.
he is now for a time he was very anti-Christian, very anti-anything that was not Scandinavian and like Norse, but now he, as many people who are racist, he's just kind of very anti-Semitic, very racist, and he just makes videos in the woods in France.
Okay.
That's why he's one of the few artists I've never felt bad about the raw cost per stream Spotify deal.
Right.
Yes.
You got to pay your artists.
Yeah, except him.
Except Varg.
Except Varg.
Euronymous. Euronymous passed away. Rest in peace, Euronymous.
Yeah, he was brutally murdered.
Yeah.
One thing he passed peacefully.
Thoughts and prayers to Hieronymus's family.
Now, was the burning of
Euron nights.
was the burning of the churches like kind of anti-child molesty things?
That
We're
would
saying
be
everything
sick.
in this episode.
That would
And
be
that's the
sick.
Vivants.
With that, because if he's doing that, then I'm kind of
Yeah,
pro.
that would be sick.
But is he doing it for a different reason?
Yeah, so it's not a very Canadian church burning scenario. It was more that
I hate Sunday school.
no, it was more that like Christianity was used to destroy Norse culture, because I think it's a very unique thing to Scandinavia, that anti. But then it was also like in the same way SoundCloud rappers get face tattoos and point guns on Instagram Live. Like it was just very cool in black metal to burn a church.
Yeah, I thought it was very cool when I was like 14. Like,
Yeah. And then you get older and you're like, oh, good. You see this man in the French countryside just being racist.
He's like, what's this up, guys?
Quite literally like that.
so this is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Sponsored by Blue Chew, I did kill Euronymous.
Make sure you smash the like button like I smashed his head in.
Comment Euronymous if you want me to tell the story.
I also heard they killed a pig on stage as well. Mayhem, the band Mayhem.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he was very briefly in Mayhem. It was more his solo career.
Okay.
Because Mayhem is like very hard. I believe like the old adage is this is not an original thought. Death metal is what you kill other people to. Black metal is what you kill yourself to. It's really like.
And that's the old adage?
Yeah,
That's the old saying. You can see that written on neon lights.
Yeah, I have that on a little pillow and my house.
Live, laugh, love.
And R&B is what you fuck to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Mayhem played in Toronto not too long ago.
Well, because
A couple of my buddies went.
they're kind of like the LA Guns of black metal. Like they just have like, you go to past members, you click that button on Wikipedia.
Gotcha.
And it's
It's like the Beach Boys now.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like one guy. Yeah, okay.
Wouldn't it be nice if I killed you?
And then you're blown up brains is our album cover. That's their pet sounds.
So he
Bullet in the head.
So now, yeah, it was like, yeah, no, Charles Manson came and stayed at my house, and I loved it, and he never left.
Exactly.
Stayed at it.
So the one thing I just wanted to say is, as the years have gone on, he was very much anti all religions and stuff. But as I said, and in jail, he's turned unfortunately the Norwegian shooter referenced him. He's a very bad guy. Now another guy who's not doing too well. So one of the album with Kanye and Ty Dolla Signs has been pointed out is a direct copy album cover right of a Burzum album
With the font and everything,
the
yes.
font, the
Just the
album cover.
Jewish stuff, though?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, since his release from jail, he just seems to be racist and anti-Semitic and Islamophobic. Like he's kind of left Christianity alone.
Did you say he believes in, like, Odin, or is that more like...
I think they do it in like in the same way I believe people believe in astrology.
Right.
Like it's more symbolic than it is a true belief system of a man who controls thunder.
I would love to see this guy at like a Thor movie.
It's like, yeah, he was recently arrested in Nice for heckling the Avengers Endgame.
For heckling the Black Panther.
But yeah, because as you were saying, like when you're young, you like get into this twisted stuff, and then you get older and you're like, oh, actually, murder's bad. A lot of this stuff is bad. He's a dummy. He doesn't come off as like a charismatic guy, but his music is like truly brilliant.
Yeah. All right.
In the same way, I was trying to, at the end there, draw a parallel to the road that Kanye is going down, it seems.
Yes.
So Burzum, Kanye vibes, cool.
Cool. Well, do you want to go next?
Sure.
Okay.
My guy that I'm bringing is a guy who I recently went on my old SoundCloud, and I had a couple like songs of this guy, and I liked him very much back then. I listened to the songs again, and I was like, this is perfect. This is Michael Christmas.
Crazy name.
Do you know him?
No, but I think your guy would murder this guy, right?
Your name is what?
I'm Michael Christmas.
Also, Varg kind of looks like a pussy now. Like in his YouTube videos, you're like, I could kill this guy for sure.
Varg. Yeah, and he also lives in the French countryside, like what I
Probably has a
imagine
great
like
view.
a beautiful, like a young romantic writer or something would live. But it's like, hi, I'm Varg. I'm the most racist person.
So tell me about Michael Christmas.
Michael Christmas is a rapper.
Wouldn't have guessed that. Okay.
And born and raised in Boston, Michael Christmas began his career in his early teens and went on to release his debut mixtape, which is the one I know, Is This Art?
Okay.
At age 19 in February 2014.
Okay.
And then he spent the remainder of 2014 making waves locally and throughout the Northeast and in where I'm from, the Okanagan. Woo!
That's cool.
Eventually leading to a supporting slot on Logic's 40-day To the Under Pressure tour in early 2015. So he opened for Logic 2015. He now lives in Los Angeles. And anyway, there's not much talking about him these days. I only know him from back then. And one of the songs that I'm going to bring, they're both on SoundCloud.
Ooh.
And one of them is a freestyle or some sort of like, kind of like a beat that a bunch of people used. It was like his version of it. And yeah, I like it a lot. I think you'll like it too.
Okay.
I really do.
I'm excited. 2014 rap too. I love 2014
Yeah,
rap.
and he's amazing. I remember listening to the songs on repeat while I'd play Grand Theft Auto or NBA 2K or whatever.
Very cool. Okay. Well, I'm excited to listen to it. The artist I brought this week is Alanis Morissette. I've been on a kick lately. She's Canada's queen. Do you guys know where she's from? Where in Canada?
Ottawa?
Let's see. You are correct, Ottawa. And I saw her live this summer, and it was one of the best concerts I've ever seen.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah, man.
How old is she?
She is 50 years old.
Young.
Yeah, and she first broke onto the scene. She was like a child pop star. She was like 14, and it was very like kind of Paula Abdul, Madonna, very kind of 80s pop, and just couldn't take off. And she just had this thing where she always hear about with artists, it's like they try a thing, they try to fit in, and it doesn't work. And then she's frustrated and she says, fuck it, I'm not gonna wear like this crazy makeup, I'm gonna let my hair down, I'm gonna wear t-shirts, like I'm just gonna do what I wanna do, and I'm gonna write the music I wanna write. And then you get Jagged Little Pill, and it changed the game. It's one of the best albums, I think. Like, easy top 20.
So kind of a similar story to Varg Verkness.
Varg just said, fuck the system, and
He's like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna be a little different.
I'm gonna kill Euronymous.
I'm going to kill Dave Coulier.
Yeah.
she looked up to those guys big time. Honestly, this isn't a diss on Alanis Morissette. This is just saying how pretty the guys in Mayhem are. She could be a member of Mayhem if she just had like white makeup on. Have you guys see what the guys from Mayhem look like?
Yeah, I looked up this Varg.
They are
guy.
pretty. They are pretty looking men, like in the 80s.
Yeah, it's like I can't imagine this guy killing someone.
Yeah, no, they're just very like kind of feminine looking dudes.
Yeah, they look like they're enhancing.
Yeah, I mean that's present day, not
Yeah,
that.
he's 51. Similar.
Okay.
Are we both single?
They might be.
Madison Varg.
Sitting in a tree. No, she's taken. She is taken.
She very famously was in a long-term relationship, the reverse Hollywood age gap with Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, very cool.
A Canadian, the iconic Canadian power couple.
She dated Deadpool, and she also dated the guy from Full House.
Dave Coulier.
Coulier. Yes, cut it out. And then there's always the rumor, the song "You Ought to Know"
Yeah.
is that about Dave Coulier, and he
Does she go down on you?
in a theater.
Yeah.
Is she perverted like me? But apparently he said that they were dating when she was like writing that album, and so he doesn't think so.
Yeah.
And but everyone says it was about him.
Wow. And I will say your singing register, the way you sing, is Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
You guys have very similar vocal registers.
And Flea plays bass on that song.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, now that you know that, listen to it and you go, that's the stylings of Flea.
That's Flea.
That's Flea for you. Yeah, she won Album of the Year.
It was so good.
It's an amazing album, and it fucking stands the test of time. And when I saw her live, there's so many, like, kids there that were, like, singing along. And, yeah, it's funny. I don't know. Like, music, how come some music just stands the test of time? Is it because it's so different for the time that, like, it's timeless? Is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, because in my oh God, when you pause and then it's been too long.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter what thought I have. But it was, I would say it was very 90s into like that kind of stripping. It was like the second era of like stripping down and rebelling against a very consumeristic
Yeah. It's kind of the
culture.
end of grunge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
And
little
very
more gritty.
free, like those skirts that are quite like ankle long, like type of skirts with like a t-shirt and perhaps like a grown out armpit hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a very cool
Yeah.
patchouli stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it smells like patchouli or basil all the time. Yeah.
And it's like kind of cool to like hate pop music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, I brought one song off Jagged and one off another album. So, yeah, one of our newer tracks that I actually I like.
Which slaps.
It slaps. It slaps. No, it will.
Amazing. Okay, well, guys, we are going to go into our battle, which you can watch free on patreon.com. And if you want to pay a little bit to us, you have some extra stuff, including Have You Met David's? A new one is coming out very soon.
All right, let's get into it, and we'll see you on the other side. All right.
All right, let's get into it, and we'll see you on the other side.
All right, we are back, everybody. We went through all of our rounds, and
Two beautiful rounds.
two beautiful rounds. We've went to a lot of areas.
Please check out the Patreon and subscribe, but please check out the Patreon mainly because I actually had good riffs and I wasn't as negative in talking about death on it. So
Yeah,
good.
we got out of it. No, it was good.
Free, we did some good shit.
Patreon, yeah, no, there was a lot of great stuff in there. Good songs, very different. Yep. And I think now it's time for the old
Yes.
the grading.
Time for the Decider's Corner. So, starting with Burzum.
Burzum.
And Dunkelheit.
yeah,
Dunkelheit, I actually liked. I like the
hell are you
music.
talking about?
Well, I like. It kind of had like a sludge kind of vibe, which I like.
It's his most iconic song. Like I think the hardcore fans would be like whatever, but like it's what you would show to anyone.
I've never been a huge fan of metal vocals, but I like hardcore, so I do like some of the music stuff. So I gave that a 7.
Whoa.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
I really like the music in it.
Okay.
Fan of sludge.
And then,
and his politics.
yeah, and just because I want to throw him a bone because I feel bad.
Some of us got taxed on other episodes.
Well, his second song, Dead Some on Gingai.
Yeah.
You sounded like a prequel Star Wars character named Louise.
It sounds like that thing in
He's a bartender.
that thing in Wayne's World where he's like, I'll get the cream of some young guy.
Yeah.
I gave that a 5.5. I didn't really. That didn't land with me as much.
So 7 and a 5. All right.
Because it should have been a 9 and maybe an 8.5, but
That one I just didn't connect with as much.
He's had a terrible 8 days, so I don't know if you want to maybe give him a little bump, maybe 1 extra point there.
Yeah, I'll give you a 6.
Okay, there it is. There it is. 6 and a 7. Okay. Wow. All right, now we got Mr. Christmas.
Like, is it Michael Christmas?
It's Michael Christmas, yeah. He's Santa's son.
He's the Chet Hanks to Santa.
It does sound like a Hallmark movie. I'm Michael Christmas.
in the Song of Ice and Fire novels, like depending on what region you're born in, like if you're in the Riverlands, if you're a bastard, your last name's River, and like so if you're a bastard of the North Pole, it's your last name Christmas.
I'm Michael Christmas.
He's a SoundCloud rapper too.
I'm one of Santa's children, but not from Mrs. Claus.
I don't know what he's doing in there. He's always in there. Get out of your room.
Hey, don't make me go down the chimney, buddy. He has a chimney.
Shut up, fat ass.
You're fucking fat ass. I'm rapping. Yeah. Son, how do I get through to him?
He's just me.
He's just,
If you don't get out here right now, you're going on the naughty list.
yeah.
He just reminds me of myself when I was a kid. All right, give him some scores.
Well, Michael Christmas, what a gift.
Nice.
What a gift. Christmas came early.
Christmas came early this year. Killa Xmas, I gave that a 7.5.
Okay. Well, not. Okay.
I will say I'm also trying to pull back. I feel like I've been really high on all my ratings, so I'm trying to pull it back a bit.
Yeah, you've been happy. You've been freshly sloomed every day episode.
I know, but I feel like it's maybe
Fresh sloom.
And then the second song, EP is Art. I give that an 8.
Nice.
Liked it.
Very good. Very good. Okay. That's not bad. 7 and 8, right?
8 is
7.5, I think.
15.5.
So he beat you, right?
Yeah, it's just weird that like one of the most iconic black metal songs of all time is not even as good as just an average rap song. It seems like there's a genre bias.
There's a genre bias.
Well, like I said, this is my own personal decisions, and it's just
Well,
personal.
Varg would say there's actually puppet. You're a puppet, and there's strings being pulled.
Okay,
We're not gonna
Varg
say- we're not gonna
stabbed
say-
his friend, and he lives in the woods. So let's not worry about what Varg thinks.
Let's not put too much in Varg.
Varg thinks a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then Alanis, Reasons I Drink. That's an 8.
Nice.
You learn 8.5.
8.5.
That's good. So though, I'm not a. Alanis does sometimes do this thing, and she does it a bit in Reasons I Drink. I don't like when her voice gets a bit too whiny.
So let's maybe dock some points.
No, we don't have to. The points are in.
Just when she's like,
Yeah.
I like when she does an Anthony Kiedis. That's so funny. You said Flea.
You ought to know.
It plays on You Ought to Know because she does a bit of an Anthony Kiedis rap. Because
For the flipper. Yeah, they're around the same time. All right, well, the queen stays the queen. And we got the king here. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it.
And the prince holds the queen's
And
breast.
the prince and the jester.
I feel like I was one of your worst guests of all
Not at all.
time.
Not at all. No.
I'm in a weird headspace. I just woke up, and also the fact that I felt I couldn't yell, I feel like affected my riffing a little bit.
Not at all.
I
So
truly
apologize.
think you're amazing, and people, when they're listening to this, they want to hear care about all this stuff.
I don't think they do. I don't
You're
think
an open book, brother.
that's why people listen to podcasts.
It's an open book. I love to read you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Subscribe to the Patreon, everyone.
Yes.
do.
We're going to get Sam on more Vivance.
Dude, I have to piss so badly.